My fiancé once told me, "Stop telling everyone we're engaged. It makes me look needy." I remember staring at her for a second before saying, "All right, thanks for letting me know." That same night, without mentioning a word to her, I put every wedding arrangement we'd made on pause. I didn't cancel anything outright, just put them all on hold. I wasn't sure why I felt the need to protect myself, but I listened to my gut. 2 nights later, her best friend showed up at my door after midnight, shaking and in tears. What she told me changed everything. I'm Marcus, 35. 3 weeks ago, I realized that sometimes the person you plan to build a future with is planning a completely different one behind your back. Lauren and I had been together for 4 years and engaged for half a year. We met at a summer gathering through mutual friends, hit it off early, and became exclusive quickly. Our personalities fit well. She was energetic and social. I liked quieter settings and a slower pace. I genuinely thought we balanced each other. I proposed last October, nothing flashy, just a romantic dinner at the place where we first met and a ring I spent months saving for. She said yes instantly, cried, hugged me, and posted the news online within minutes. Her friends were thrilled. My family was happy. Everything looked solid. She led the wedding planning, which I didn't mind. By February, we had a venue booked for September, deposits paid, vendors lined up. She made spreadsheets and Pinterest boards. I just showed up when she needed an opinion. Then small changes started appearing around late February. She stopped wearing her ring often, claiming it bothered her at work. When people asked about wedding plans, she acted like nothing was decided, even though everything was basically set. I noticed, but I brushed it off. The real shift happened during a dinner with her 3 closest friends. When they asked about the wedding, I answered naturally: dates, venue, plans. Lauren got tense and kept shutting the conversation down. After dinner, she confronted me, telling me I needed to stop broadcasting the engagement because it made her look desperate. I reminded her we were actually engaged. That didn't matter, apparently. She wanted me to stop talking about it. So I agreed, even though her request felt cold and strange. That night, I reread the conversation in my head repeatedly. By early morning, I had decided to quietly freeze every booking before we lost more money. She apologized casually the next day, as if nothing was wrong. We barely talked about anything meaningful for the next few days. On Friday, she went to hang out with her friends and told me I was welcome to come. I declined. Near midnight, my doorbell rang. It was Claire, one of her friends, the last person I expected to see. She burst into tears the moment she stepped inside. She told me that Lauren had broken down in front of all of them earlier, in tears, drunk, and admitting she wasn't sure she wanted to marry me. Worse, she revealed she'd been involved with a coworker named Derek since January. She even told them she felt trapped with me and had told Derek she was single. Hearing that felt like someone had pulled the ground out from under me. The next day, I asked Lauren to come over. Her face fell the moment I said Claire's name. She didn't bother denying it for long. Eventually, she admitted everything. She tried explaining that she was overwhelmed, that the wedding felt like too much, that Derek just happened. I asked if she was still in love with me. She couldn't give a straight answer. So I ended it. Told her the engagement was over. Told her I had already put the wedding on hold days before. She panicked, demanded we work through it, cried, begged, but there was nothing to work on. She left in tears. She kept trying to contact me for about a week afterward, messages full of apologies and promises, but I didn't engage. She eventually gave up. Her friends reached out to me afterward. Turns out they had already sensed something was off. They cut ties with her after learning the truth. I told them they didn't have to, but they insisted. I heard through them that Derek bailed on her once he found out she'd been engaged the whole time. She tried patching things up with him, but he wasn't interested. My family handled the news better than I expected. My mom admitted she had doubts about Lauren's sincerity. My sister said she was relieved I found out before marriage and kids got involved. I canceled the remaining wedding arrangements. Lost some money, but far less than what could have been lost if this had come out later. Most vendors were kind about it. Clara stayed in touch, checking on me occasionally. I appreciate that more than she knows. I ran into Lauren once at a cafe. She was with some guy I didn't recognize. She looked like she wanted to speak to me, but changed her mind. I felt nothing, no anger, no sadness. Just neutrality. Someone asked me if I regretted the years I spent with her. My answer was no. I learned what I absolutely cannot accept in a relationship. I realized I was lucky. I avoided a future built on lies and fear. She wanted space, so I gave her an entire clean break. She didn't want to look desperate, so I stepped back completely. She wanted options. Now she has plenty, but none involve me. As for me, I'm moving on. Lighter. Clearer. Ready someday for someone who actually wants a life with me. The ring she left with doesn't matter to me anymore. Maybe she'll sell it. Maybe she won't. What matters is that we're no longer pretending. And that's the best outcome I could have asked for.